Hey everyone, today I'm going to go over different breath attacks throughout the game, and you might want to stay tuned because there are plenty of them, and there might be some that you never even knew existed. So starting out, we have the Energy Breath. Now this one doesn't do much damage, but it does slow down the target, making it easier for the kill. That does about 0.5 damage per second, and then like I said, slows the enemy down. Makes it so you can damage them a little bit and chase them down and finish them off. So next I'm going to talk about the Fire Breath. It's a very common one in the game. There's quite a few creatures that have it. But what's really nice about it is not only does it damage you, but it also affects the target as well with the burn ability. And what burn does is it puts a little fireball above your head with a certain number on there. And depending on what your number is what effects are happening to you, and it stacks up. So 1 through 10, you take about 0.5% of your max health every 3 seconds. For 11 to 20 levels, it gives you the ash lung effect, which causes some stamina issues as well as other things. And then from 21 and up, you start taking 1% of the max health every 3 seconds worth of damage. So as you see, as it builds up, it does a lot of damage, and it's a very common breath. I think the most common one in the game. Next, I'm going to talk about two ones that seem kind of similar in name, but are slightly different. First is the Glacier Breath. It does about 2 damage per second and causes like a little slow-in effect used by the Toxin. It's about all it does, nothing fancy. The other one is the Ice, which does 2.5 damage per second, as well as slows the target and has a chance to freeze the target. Next is one of the ones that you might not have known. It's the Gold Breath. The only creature right now that has it as of the making of this video is the Zuku. What Gold Breath does is cause about 0.25 damage per second, so not that powerful, but it does cause blurred vision and has a chance to paralyze the target. Not a big chance, but does have a chance, which when either hunting the target or running from something attacking you, that could be very, very helpful. The next two I'm going to talk about are also sound kind of similar, but they are pretty different. First is Lightning Breath, which does about 2 damage per second, as well as a chance to paralyze a creature and could cause them to move around erratically, making this a significant breath attack for if you want to hunt down some prey and get some meat. As for the Storm Breath, it only does about 0.5 damage per second, but does slow the target and blurs their vision. Another great one for, I would say, probably better for running away due to the slowing and the blurring of vision, so you can get away without the creature being able to find you as easy. Next up, we have the Toxin Breath. Right now, there's only a couple creatures in the game that have it, but as of right now, as recording this, but what all it does is about 1 damage per second, and causes poison to stack up every so many seconds as you're breathing on the creature. And if to know what poison does, you can look at my previous episode where I talked about poison and toxin and stuff like that. So go ahead and go back and look at that one after this video is over, if you don't know how the poison stacks up. Next up is the Water Breath. It does about 1.2 damage per second, and does sap energy though for healing purposes, so it heals the user as it does damage to the enemy, and causes blurred vision. For a while, it was only used by the Jot. It was very annoying because the Jot could swoop in, blind you, and just take care of you before you even knew it. Now there's 2 creatures in the game that I could think of off the top of my head. You can correct me in the comments down below if I'm wrong, but there's the Zodok and the Jot that both have the ability now. Like I said, damage, heals a little bit, and blurs vision, makes great for hunting down prey or escaping. And last breath attack that we have as of making of this video, they might add more later, is the Heal Breath, or Health Breath, whatever, used by the Sockern, sorry if I'm saying that right, the big bird dude. Does 0 damage. All it does is it saps energy from the creature you're hitting and gives it to the user. If you are in a pack, you can use the breath also to heal your teammates. So it's really great for you playing that support role. If you don't feel like using the weak little Annie to run around and heal people, you can use the sock and you can flyer up to them and heal your own pack members. But they have to be in your pack, whereas the Annie, you can heal people, whatever. But I'll talk about healing abilities in a later video. Hey everyone, I forgot to mention, if you notice, as the breath bar goes down past the green, it'll start turning red. And as that happens, you'll see the health bar drops down. This happens with all the breath moves, so you can get hurt by overusing your breath. You must wait for it to regenerate back up before you can use your breath again, unless you want to get hurt. So now that I went through all the breath attacks, is there any of those breath attacks that you did not know? If you didn't know any of them, please put in the comments down below. Or if I missed something, it's possible. Go ahead and put in the comments down below what breath attack I missed, and if you know any information about it. If you don't know, if you just know another breath attack exists, I will find the information myself, and I will put it in the comments down below or in the description to help people who are trying to learn more. But that does it all for the breath attacks. Please give me a comment if you like the video or dislike the video. Let me know what I'm doing wrong and what I could do to improve. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Either way, let me know how I'm doing. Other than that, I'll put down on the bottom of the screen another one of the episodes. I'll put the first episode down. Go ahead and watch that one if you haven't watched it yet. I'll put them all on the playlist, and I hope you enjoy watching my videos.